I think if you look at the technology that's being used every day in society, we probably need to take a look at the education sector and think about how that applies to us and how we should be reflecting that in everything that we do. And through projects like Horizons, it's possible to open up those opportunities to the young people, the staff, and the wider communities that we serve.
It's pushed us forward. It's made us take a giant leap. And I think when history looks back, this is the point everything changes.
IT was always something that people were concerned about.
How quickly can we get them out? How are we going to keep the children safe on them to monitor what they're watching as well? How are we going to train all the staff? How are we going to train all the children? Lots of concerns, but none that really came to fruition.
Our partnership with Sync and Apple has been hugely important to the rollout of Oasis Horizons. We've been able to rely on both those partners when we've needed to escalate technical issues, and their help with logistics and the management of all the devices has been invaluable, and we wouldn't have been able to do it without them.
We have had lots of training telling us about all the different technologies Apple provides, how they fit in with our kind of IT ecosystem.
There was genuinely no such thing as a stupid question. Jamf was really good around which apps we should be using, because obviously there's issues around which apps are safe and with GDPR compliance. Help was never more than a phone call away if we did have a problem. Even 12 months on, there is still training, there is still support, everything is available to us, which is nice to know you've got it.
Horizons iPads, they aren't a resource, they are our way now.
They're not add-ons, they are part of it, they're integrated into it. So everything is much quicker, it's much more reactive, and therefore much more accurate as well. And it's just enhanced everything. Literally every aspect it touches becomes better.
We have a lot of children that don't have those kind of resources at home, and we knew that they were falling behind. So having those iPads meant that everybody is on the same playing field.
It's also transformed the way we teach. We're not only engaging them more, we're giving them more experiences, things that we can't bring in. So, for example, if we're learning about Egypt and the pyramids, we can go to the pyramids. They've got it in front of them, they can zoom it in, zoom it out.
I think it's helped us pinpoint those children, the key children that need our support. They can answer all the questions themselves, and I get instant feedback. So I can see straight away if there's something we need to work on.
If they are dyslexic, they can make it more accessible for them. We have quite a high number of EAL children, and we can actually do dual language, so it helps them to learn English at the same time. So that kind of inclusive atmosphere of everybody here can learn, everything can be adapted to suit them, and everything is personalised to them, but without making the workload for the teachers astronomical as well. So it wins all round. In Medway, in the local area, we're the only primary school who have this, where the children have their own devices. Now, when we go and visit other schools and we go in and they're still very much sort of teacher at the front delivering, and the children all sat looking, and you think, this looks so old-fashioned.
Horizons makes my job easier. It makes it more exciting, and it makes me more proud at how my children are achieving.
They are going out into the world so knowledgeable about technology and how to use it and how to be safe on there. And it's this level of independence and ownership. You just don't realise how far they could go with it.
I think we've only just started to scratch the surface. I can see loads of opportunities of developments and things that we could do in the future.
And I think it's going to run. I think there's a pace here now for schools to embrace it, to move forward.
So that we can offer the same opportunities to all our children wherever they are.